Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy StudioPlug, and in this video I will be showing you guys how to make a Drake type beat. So before we get started, make sure to follow me on Instagram, as I do a lot of giveaways and shout outs there. So follow me there if you want to be part of my next video also, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, as I drop a lot of insightful content for producers on FL Studio. Anyway, let's go and get started with this video.
StudioPlug.
Okay, so the first thing you want to do is make sure that you have all your sound selection out. So for this video, I'm only choosing a guitar, a plug to layer it with, and a flute. The reason why I'm using these sounds is because this is more of the trend right now. So, and I'm pretty sure a lot of the viewers are going to like this type of sound. So this is the sounds that I choose, and then you're going to see everything progress as I keep going. So let's start off with the melody, which is going to be really simple. So let's go ahead and lay it down. So now I'm just going to copy this pattern, paste it onto the guitar. Go ahead and clone it by pushing Control B within the pattern. Add the flute. That's a little loud, but we're going to go ahead and switch it up as we keep progressing, as I said. Let me just lower the flute a little. Quantize by pushing Control Q when you're in here. Make sure that you have your magnet tool set to around a half beat or a fourth beat, just to get everything on sync. Now I'm just going to highlight the notes. I'm going to bring them down to about half. And for every half of the bar, I'm just going to drag them out. Actually, let's create a new melody. And do the same process. We're just going to cut it down, and for every half of the bar, just drag it out to the next bar. Control up to bring it up. And the same way we did those to bring it to the half bar, we're going to do the same thing with the melody. So every half bar, just go ahead and drag it on to the next one. You can see it right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So same thing, get half of it again. Copy the pattern, paste it onto the plugs. Now I'm just going to bring all of them to the first channel. And on the first channel, we're going to go ahead and add gross beat to it. After you add gross beat to it, go to momentary. You can just right click on the two arrows up here, or you can go onto the little drop down arrow, go to presets, and you'll find momentary. Once you're on there, just click on half speed. Within the guitar, I'm just going to bring it up by pushing Control up. Same thing for the plucks. to click on the drop down arrow where you see the pattern at. Click on quick render as audio clip. And that's going to pretty much render out your file. Click on the render file you just rendered. You'll see within the envelope, you'll see the waveform. Right click the waveform. Go to open in Fruity Slicer channel. Click on the little slicer. Click on beat. Bring the attack up to around 20 ms. You can see the ms up here. And then bring down the pitch shift to about 400. And this is how it should sound like. So now I'm just going to bring it to the first channel, bring all these down, and I'm going to lock them so that way they don't play every time I try to unmute or mute the projects. Then let's go ahead and bring an EQ in here, parametric EQ. Actually, I accidentally sent it to the master, so let's go to the EQ right here. And within the presets, right click 20 Hz to 18 Hz cut, and just bring it to around near the bass and low mid. And let's turn off the gross beat half speed by clicking the knob. And this is how it should sound like. Now let's add some cool drums to it. You could hear that I was way off, but it's all good. Just click on the fourth beat. Control Q, and everything should just sink in from there. The next thing I'm going to do is just add the 808s. Whoops. Let's go to the piano roll on it. Also, one thing I like to do is when we're exporting it, make sure to go back to the file and you can see how it sounds like. So I'm just going to copy the whole pattern structure, go to the 808 structure. And I'm just going to delete all the top notes. Control up on the 808. And if you remember, we did the pitch down to 400 on this Fruity Slicer channel. So 400 means when we went down 400, that's going down 4 semitones. So let's go back into the 808 and click shift down 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that should be on sync. Now for the hi-hats, it's all optional. You guys can go ahead and get crazy with it. To do hi-hats, you can click on this little brush tool, go on the magnets, half step. You can add your own melodies as such. And you could even right click on the velocity. If you don't see the velocity panel, just go down here. You're going to see that you can bring it up. On the controls, go to velocity, and the highlighted notes, you can make any of your notes highlighted by pushing control and just click anywhere and just drag the mouse. As long as you're holding control and the left click button of your mouse. And if you are on a laptop, then just click on the pad. And once you have them highlighted, you can right click on the velocity notes and drag it down so it can give this little effect. And do a lot of crazy stuff like that. But for this video, I'm just going to go into my Nike drum kit, which just released. It's a producer kit actually, which contains MIDIs, a drum kit, mixer presets, and a template. So it does have 20 melodic MIDIs, and for this video, I'm just going to use the hi-hats that it contains. But for this video, I'm just gonna go ahead and drag it out. And within the pitch shifter thing that I did, I'm just gonna Control B it. And the same thing for my 808 pattern. Control B to duplicate. Let's move it over to it so it starts in the second set. The kick as well. And we should be good from there. The last thing we're gonna do is add the snare. So let's go ahead and add it. So now we have the snares in, just go to the magnet tool, and then from there, we're just gonna go on half beat, Control Q to quantize the sounds. And that is pretty much our pattern here. So that's pretty much how to create the whole Drake type of vibe. The last step would be to lay it out. And as I say in a lot of my videos, laying it out is all optional. There's not really no secret to it. It just depends on how you want it, because you guys can start it with a verse. You guys can start it with a hook. You guys can start it with 10 bars for all the rapper cares, because they're going to edit regardless of how it is. But if you are going to edit it for a rapper, they usually go with 8 bars for a hook, 16 bars for a verse, but lately it's been cut down to around 8 bars for the hook and about 12 bars for the verse, or 8 bars for the hook and 8 bars for the verse, and you could even cut it down to 4 bars for the hook. It all depends on the rapper and the style you're going for, so I can't really have a certain say on it. So I will come out with a laying out tutorial as well for you guys, as I've been getting it requested, but as for this video, I will not be laying it down, but the purpose of this video was teach you more about the sound selection used to create these type of beats and how to pretty much sample your own sounds. Also, these sounds that I use in this video, as far as the plug goes, this plug is from, let me see, it is from the Alice Omnisphere bank that just dropped at StudioPlug.net. The guitar that was used to be layered with the plug, I believe, is also from the Alice bank. It is from this bank that still hasn't dropped, so I'm not gonna say the name yet. And I do have this flute that was used, and I believe this one was also from the Alice bank, as you guys can see. So these flutes were all customly made, as you guys can see. I have them all modulated, so it gives you that type of trippy sound. And I did that because, I mean, the name is Alice, says Alice in Wonderland. It's all trippy sounds at the end of the day. You got that. So you got that trip sound. So that's pretty much it, though. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a like, comment, subscribe, give me some feedback. Let me know what you guys like to see next. If you guys have any suggestions, just leave them down in the comment sections. And yeah, just let me know what you guys like to see next. But anyway, for this video, that is all. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.